Lindsay, good evening everyone. Well, Newcastle hoping for one of their greatest European nights, and at a venue that is beyond iconic. Camp Nou can take your breath away, so can Barcelona's football, but Newcastle were a match for them just over a week ago, and this a tie with nothing in it, with all to play for. Eddie Howe's side with the opportunity to do something special that would be talked about for years to come. Most of the expectation on Barcelona. For Newcastle, this already uncharted territory. Several players in an offside position there. Barcelona as Raphinha floats it in there. Fantastic ball! Oh. They just switched off. And they've been made to pay. Marc Bernal for Barcelona, and so soon after Newcastle got themselves on terms, Barcelona go back in front.
It really is a poor goal to give away. You've just fought your way back into the game with a really good creative goal, set play, and I think it's Dan Burn is absolutely aghast with his teammates because he drops off and the rest of them stay on the 18-yard box. And I think that's where, look, you watch Dan Burn goes early and just plays everyone on side. I think he's thinking all his teammates have got to do the same. And Bernal, look, he's absolutely aghast with his teammates. He's dropped in there early, and Bernal, an easy finish, but look at the reaction from Dan Burn. He knows that the Newcastle, 3 or 4 players have left their player go goal side. You can't do that from that position. You've got to drop it. You hold that line as late as you can, but you drop together. And it's such a simple thing to do, and you've got to be organised doing that, but let Barcelona back in this game.
Bernal's first Champions League goal, just 18 years old. Has been with the club since he was 6 years old, but Newcastle will be kicked. João Cancelo dispossessed by Ramsey. Trippier's pass, Elanga, Ramsey. And ever to start a Champions League knockout stage game, and that
played collectively together here because it's such a big pitch and they're such a good side, Barcelona. But they'll get their chances.
Can they do that tonight? They're having to defend here, and that's pulled back into a dangerous position, and it's Raphinha. They just lost him in the box. And what a start this is for Barcelona. Inside 6 minutes, it's Raphinha who opens the scoring for Hansi Flick's side.
Well, it's a magnificent finish, but I think you've got to keep an eye on Lewis Hall there. He just slips at a vital time. His studs just go underneath him there, and I think if he stays on his feet, it would have been much more difficult for Raphinha. If you have a little look at this in the replay, this is where he built up. It's a beautiful little turn from Yamal. It really is. He's going one way, Chow falls on the floor, but it's from there. There's the little skill. And this, if you just have a look at Hall there, he just falls at the wrong time, and the ball ends up back at Raphinha's feet, and he just, on his left foot there, he's always going to just pass that into the corner. Takes his time. It's a beautiful finish. It really is. No keeper in the world saving that. And I think Lewis Hall, if he stays on his feet...
Barnes pulls it across, and they've equalised again! And it's Anthony Elanga again! For Barcelona to go back in front right at the end of this first half. Lamine Yamal up against Ramsdale. Yamal scores just about. Ramsdale went the right way, but couldn't keep it out. And Barcelona in front.